What's up guys, it's Dennis here for another movie review. Today I'm reviewing the movie Fate of the Furious, or Fast of the Furious 8, F8, The Rock and Jason show. Recently watched that in the cinemas 2 days ago, and I honestly think the franchise itself has changed so much. I remember watching the first film and it's all about cars, girls, and that's really about it. The franchise definitely evolved since the first probably 3 movies into more from a street racing mechanics into more of an action-packed, hey, we're gonna save the world sort of thing, like any other sort of action films that they're trying to promote. So it's becoming more of a general sort of action films, and they started bringing in obviously The Rock, Jason Statham. I love those guys. I really enjoy watching them. Spoiler alert, that if you guys haven't seen the movie, spoiler alert, I will be talking about the plot and what happened in the film. Dominic Toretto betrayed his family, his friends, in order to save his son. That's it. And in order to save his son, Cypher's telling him to grab an EMP bomb, grab the nuke codes, and grab a submarine. And the locations span across from New York to Russia. Basically, the villain in this movie is Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron is playing Cypher, who is the same sort of Cypher that showed up in the previous film. So she showed up and showed Dominic Toretto or Vin Diesel a photo through the cell phone, or video in the cell phone, I think, in a mobile phone. And basically that's sort of how it sort of started to roll in. As you can see in the previous trailers, that in this movie, I honestly thought my expectation was Vin Diesel will become the ultimate bad guy, just destroy everyone's friendship. That sort of happened, but it didn't really happen to the way that I was expecting it, or to the way how the trailer were portraying it. Yes, Vin Diesel, Dominic Toretto turned against his family, but by the end of the film, he was doing it for a reason. And again, spoiler alert, he revealed the reason why he turned against his family, I think a little bit too soon. Charlize Theron got, if you remember Elena from the previous film, I think in Fast of the Furious 4, that's where she showed up anyway, or Fast of the Furious 5. Anyway, the lady, he was with her for, I think in Fast 4. Fast forward now, they actually had a kid, they actually had a son. And that's why Dominic Toretto turned against his family. Cypher has Dominic Toretto's ex-girlfriend or fiance, and that fiance, who is Elena, actually has a son. So that's a big reveal there. So that Dominic Toretto has a son whose name is Marcus. Well, middle name is Marcus, but his actual full name is, spoiler again, it's gonna be Brian. Because obviously Vin Diesel worked closely with Paul Walker in this franchise, and Paul Walker's character is Brian, so they actually have, so I sort of saw that coming, that when I saw the sign, obviously the first name is gonna be Brian, or oh yeah, it's called, his name is Brian Marcus Toretto. I think for me the most exciting bit was, I was more excited with Jason Statham and how his interactions with The Rock. I actually like the scene when Jason Statham and The Rock were actually arguing and talking smack against each other. If they really want to milk this in, they probably should make a Fast and Furious spin-off starring The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Jason Statham. I reckon that's probably going to be a good film. If they really want to milk it in, they should make that film. And it may not be called Fast and Furious, they're probably just going to call it to another action film, because I think both of those actors, they're quite personable. Anyway, going back to Fate of the Furious, they went to Russia, and they have to do this whole covert operation thing. And look, what's the deal with this one? I mean, Dominic Toretto is just a street racer. I don't know how he became this sort of action hero. He's not Triple X. A couple cars in there. 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. That's one of the main cars in there that Vin Diesel was driving. A couple muscle cars, not many Japanese cars. I think I saw one Subaru BRZ. The Rock was driving like an international sort of Jeep. The Dodge Charger is going to be in there as well as a staple of the Fast and Furious franchise. A lot more, not so much. There's a Lamborghini that Tyrese Gibson was driving. I think Dodge Challenger is definitely the standout for me. There's no Nissan Skyline there. The nitrous oxide system, or NOS, still plays a big part of the franchise, especially on this film. They've used a lot of NOS. Yeah, so basically Dominic Toretto runs around doing missions for Cypher, you know, steal some EMP bomb, steal like a new codes, grab the submarine in Russia, and then the team, the usual crew gathers up. The Rock is leading this team now, but Kurt Russell decided to add in Jason Statham in it. Vin Diesel saves the day. Dominic Toretto hasn't told Letty yet, because most of the time in the movie, Dominic Toretto is under Cypher's controls. Dominic Toretto comes home with everyone, the usual sort of family dinner in the New York apartment. Jason Statham came back with his son, and finally Dominic introduced his son to everyone, and he named him Brian, obviously in memory of Paul Walker's character of the Fast and Furious. Cypher is still alive. She managed to escape in the last scene. Well, that's about it. Look, I hope you guys enjoyed my first review. If you enjoyed this video, please comment below. If you have any questions or feedback, let me know. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, and hope to see you guys in the next movie review.